beautiful day. So my sister said, come check out what we're cooking. What's that? Miang. Tiếng jangan. What's that?
Jam.
Ah, no. Kerosene. Potato. So, of course, got the new Thrasher. 2 of them. We got our shirt. Alright, so, you notice we got 2 Thrasher because, back then you used to be able to get free t-shirt when you renew. Got the Mark Gonzalez design on a package, which is very nice. So then I renew my subscription so I can get the free t-shirt. Otherwise, and a sticker. Otherwise, you don't get the free t-shirt. They used to, which is kind of dumb, you know, they don't do it no more. There you go. Blood sucking skateboard. Yep, that's pretty much what it is. When they stop giving us the free t-shirt when you renew it. Hey, what's up, YouTube? Yeah, look at the fresh shirt, brand new. 2 Thrasher magazine. Freshly 2 copies. Let's check it out. Alright, here we go. 2 copies. Let's check it out. Got one of them. Who's that on the cover? Backside lip slam. Vans. It looks like Vans slip slide. I think it's a one birdie. I think that's his name. I don't know. Something like that. It's not Van England or what's that one guy? You got pro shoes for him too. Anyway, been out of touch. Thrasher magazine. Simon Bannerot. You think that's Simon Bannerot? Gaza, John Miner, yeah. Black Lips. Wow, they got 4 this time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Usually they don't have 3. June 2025 issues 539. How you like that, huh? So anyway, this my old subscription. One of these is gonna be. This is the last one. So from now on, I'm only gonna get one, because yeah, I stopped that subscription because that's the loophole you got to go to promote the Thrasher t-shirts, you know. So that's what we need to do. Well, that's just how it is, you know what I mean? Alright, so let's see who the cover is. Cover. Here we go. I know that's Alex Miller. Alex Miller tops Niger's list of scariest sender, and with this Texas size back lip, we have to agree. Doesn't mean we don't love watching it, though. Oh, we got to look at the switch kick flip. What was that? Fakie nose grind, 180 out. Blake Carpenter keeps it top to the food chain with a switch kick flip nose grind. 180. So yeah, I guess that's how you say it. Big dogs only. So mine would be switch kickflip, fakie. Yeah, I guess it'd be going fakie. I don't know. Fakie grind, 180. Because he's actually landing fakie, right? Not really. Because switch counts as their own trick, yeah, so. Well, you learned something. Anyway. Wow. New Balance, man. I think they got some money. Frontside flip, Andrew Reynolds. Did he get a shoe? Is this the Reynolds? Yeah, 933 Reynolds. They look like DC, you know, this reminds you of in the early 90s, you know, when DC first came out. This is pretty much what this is. It's a DC shoe. It's got that thing. What is it? I think the Lynx, right? The Lynx has that toe jam thing. Yeah, so good for Reynolds. He was riding Vans because he loved Vans. It's like Tony Hawk, you know. He wanted to go back to the roots, you know. Everybody grew up skating Vans. So now they pretty much disown their all their customers, you know, including myself. So yeah, no more. No mo. So I was talking to my friend Mario yesterday, and he's like, "Yeah, man, I've been trying to get subscription to, you know, Thrasher magazines and stuff," and it's like, I need to get on it. Yeah, because, you know, like I said, they're not gonna last long, you know. Nothing lasts forever, you know what I mean? Gotta get them while they're in the. I mean, I'm talking about physical, you know. So what's so great to see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 22 stair. Back lip. Yeah. Look at this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. 28 stairs with this one. Louis Lopez. Probably kickflip into the bank, maybe. Or just an ollie. Probably just an ollie. Oh, no, not ollie. Frontside lip slide. Looks like a frontside lip slide. Yeah, frontside lip slide, I think. Yeah, looks like it. That's fucking ugly. That's ugly. Sorry, Louis. Those stripes in the front's ugly. He should have made it orange or yellow, whatever its color is. Should have made it like orange or yellow. Would have been better than white. Because white looks too generic. Every shoe has the white line like that. You know? Tranny's nails. I like that. I like that. That made the picture look even better. Because the tranny's nails. Yeah, man, you know, I came to America, you know, freedom of speech. But then, you know, so many people are scared to use freedom of speech because they think you gotta be accountable for it, right? Like that white lady, she was at the park, and this little black kid, he's probably like at least 10 or 11 years old, he's not 5 years old, like autism, they said, you know, they're trying to play, everything always trying to play a victim when they talk about fucking black people. So anyway, so she goes, "You little fucking nigger, you know, give my son shit back, right?" So then this Somalian guy goes and tries to film her and try to cancel culture her. Because we've been doing this shit for years, man, you know? So then he's like, say it again. Just, yeah, fucking nigger, you know? Nigger could be anything, man. Could be a white person, could be myself, could be a Laotian, could be anybody, man. You know? Just like Chris Rock was saying, there's niggers and then there's black people. Black people are normal people. You know? Just like there's Asian and then there's fresh off the boat and there's chinks, you know? Same shit. I don't get offended off. They've been calling me those names for years, man, when I was a kid. I don't care. Doesn't hurt, man. Words don't hurt. So all these big wannabe, you know, coward companies, you know, they like don't want to defend her because, you know, saying it's racist and all. No. I mean, you listen to every rap song, man. I mean, look at Nelly, man. You know, man down, baby down. You know, like country, whatever, country grammar. You know, they say it all the time. But other race can't say it. Nah. I don't believe in that shit. Anyway, same thing with trannies, right? We've been saying trannies for years. Like, hey, what tranny is that ramp, right? What tranny is that vert ramp? What tranny is this? You know? So people don't even, you know, they trying to get you for, yeah, nah, fuck that. We knew trannies way before trannies were popular. Same thing with automotive, you know? Like people say, you know, oh man, dude, my tranny's slipping, you know? Or I got a shift kit for my tranny, you know? Yeah, so this makes this picture awesome. And you know 619, that's New Jersey, right? Or is it 609? I think New Jersey, 609, 619. Anyway, yeah. I love that President Trump's, you know, is president, and now a lot of this shit we can say shit like we used to be able to, you know? You know, make comedy great again. You know, skateboarding always was the hardcore of the sports as any sports, and you know, we were able to say a lot of shit, you know? And then now it's because of cancel culture and all that shit. Nah, I don't give a fuck, you know? I'm gonna say what I say. Because, you know, when you censor things, you know, people can't express themselves as 100%. Like artists, rappers, musicians, all kinds of musicians, you know? Punk rock, whatever. Skateboarding. You know, everything. Video games. Once you censor something, that's it, man. You know, you take away. Can you imagine cooking and then you're like, oh man, you know, like cooking Asian food, right? They're like, oh, we can't put MSG because, you know, people are allergic or whatever. Nah. That's how fucking shit is MSG, you know? That's the main ingredient. Or fish sauce, right? Say, oh, because it smells, you know, whatever, fermented fish. Yeah. Can you imagine making Lao papaya salad? And it's like, oh, no, man, you know? You can't put the fermented fish sauce, you know, or MSG and all that shit, you know? Nah. Doesn't work that way, homie. Front side crook. It looks like a Sweets because his Spitfires in the front. Venture Trucks. Yuri Fuchini. So he got a pro model too, like Shannon. I got the Shannon from my friend Jason. He you know, gave it to me as a gift. Anthony Gagny in the old school 36 plus. What does that mean? That thing's probably like $100. You know that, right? Stupid. See, I used to wear that shit because it was affordable, you know? Damn, slappies. You think he grinded that down? A little bit? Why is he so happy? Happy Volcom Rider. The youth will rise. The youth will rise. Grain by grain in the time frame of the infinite. Trying to rhyme or what? Is that Swamp Fest where they grind across shit? Alive we ride. Yeah? Okay. Scooter boy. Fucking anti-hero. Is that, yeah, Peter Hewitt. That's what I thought. I was gonna say Hewitt. Touchdown. Peter Hewitt. Damn, that ramp's a little bit of a trash there. Just a little bit. Yeah, that's anti-hero for you, man. Yuto! What Yuto got? Did you finally got a pro model? Probably not. It would say, yep, Nike SB Low Matcha. Oh, it's by. It's not his shoes. It's by him. So does that mean he helped donate it, but not really a pro model? Or is it his model? Dumb. That's what happens when you ride for a big company, you know. Too many red tape to go around. Deluxe distribution. Ride it crooked. Lighter, thinner, stronger. I can't wait till next month when the magazine, because magazines are like 2 months ahead, at least 2 or 3 months. Can't wait till they up to date so you can hear about the tariffs. Everything's tariffs, you know. You know, when I first came to when I saw Back to the Future at 14 years old, and that's why I fell in love with skateboarding. You know, I'd adjust the frame a little bit, and a year later, my friend, his cousin Chris, came from San Francisco, and he brought Thrasher magazine, and I studied like the Bible, man. And everywhere I looked was like California, you know. Skate shops, skate company, everything skateboarding was all in California, the Mecca, you know. Contests, everything. So, and then after a while, these companies started getting greedy. Because I remember hearing the first time when, because Chocolate House has always been, it's a sister company of a girl. They have always been getting China wood. And then finally, after a while, girl finally went aboard. So that's the thing with these companies and these people, you know. They don't want to sacrifice, you know, the what do you call it? The profit, you know. Like, oh, if I get China wood, so back in the day, China wood was like $10, somewhere around there for blank. And when you're getting prime, which is like the best wood that World Industries all had, like Plan B, World, Blind, 101, you know, all that shit was getting prime wood, which is downtown Los Angeles. It's actually prime furniture. That's the name of it, because my friend Mario was telling me his dad owned a furniture company, and he would try to tell him, you know, like, yeah, I know this place called, you know, Prime Furniture. And years later, like, my friend had a lottery ticket, but he never thought about it when he was helping Grind King do Society Skateboards. He went and got Prime Wood, and then his dad told him about it. Somehow, that's how he got hooked up. But anyway, Prime Wood was the best wood. So Prime Wood blank is like $18, right? China is like $10, so you profit $8, right? So they still sold the boards around $30 or $35 to skate shops. And this skate shop sells them for $50, plus some of them give you free grip tape. So instead of $15, profit, they lose because the grip tape. So then when they start again in China, instead of 15, they get like 23, right? I mean, not the skate shop, but the companies. But then instead of from 18 to 30, which is $12, now you add another $8. So the companies are making $20. They're $18 per board they sold to the skate shops, right? So now, right? So now, what do you call it? So now, now they have the tariff where, President Trump wants people to buy, America again. I always believe in, even when I was in a refugee camp in Thailand, I remember everything made in America was like the best, If you had a t-shirt that says made in America or USA, I mean, that's the best shit you can get, So, anyway, now President Trump's like bringing that shit back. I love it, So now all these companies that's been buying Mexico, China, Canada, and all this shit, now their boards are gonna cost more. Because now, with the tax coming in, now $18 for prime wood seems little now, Plus you're getting good wood, you're not getting shitty wood. So, yeah. So I love it, man. And not even that, all the money that's going to the foreign company, I'm foreign myself, from Laos. But you know what? I love America, man. I consider this my home, I don't even claim Laos. I left when I was like 8 years old, so 7 or 8 years old, so that doesn't do shit for me. And now, because people watch fake news, which is CBS, NBC, ABC, CNN, MSNBC, all that shit, fake news. So they spin it off as that we're paying more, that he's fucking up the economy, which is opposite. He's bringing jobs back. Just last month, a record 177,000. You hear that? 177,000 new jobs. People that just got hired. Okay? So, yeah, you tell me. I don't know about this, man. This screams West Coast choppers and shit, but not even that. What happened to hand-drawn, You could tell, see? This is like fucking trying to be Grand Theft Auto. You see it? When something is hand-drawn, man, you can tell, This is all computerized. This makes it like worse. This makes it look worse than not having it at all. Like, just putting Spitfire regular name would be better than this shit. That's the whole point of this. Is it shows the artists, Like the artists, when they draw this out, like okay, here example. Do you see somebody have this on a tattoo? Yeah, that's a good way to look at it. You see a tattoo with this, like this, drawing? Oh man, it's fucking amazing. Like beyond night and day, like the full galaxy. Yeah, man. See? As more and more magazine going to the future, less and less skills display here. They look like shit. You know, they look like... Might as well use Microsoft Paint for that shit. Yeah. I don't know, man. These ads are not cheap. This is probably like $10,000 ad with... I mean, can you imagine buying like a... I don't know, something for $10,000? Yeah. Let's say you got a $10,000 car, right? And you put the cheapest oil to replace with, I don't know, I mean, I guess $10,000 is not that much for a car. Let's say like a camera, $10,000 camera, right? And then you buy like a 99-cent shoelace and you tie it on there, so you know, to carry it around with a 99-cent shoelace. And you spend 10 grand on a, you know. Yeah, I know. I just can't think of a good example right now. Just shit. Dumb. Look at this. This is like Supreme shit pictures. Looks like they captured it off of freaking like a cheap ass 720p camera. Supreme does that shit too. They think it's cool, you know? Yeah, I don't think it's cool. It's boring. Saw that on video. I didn't even watch it. It's fucking boring. So stupid. I mean, I don't know, man. Look at that picture. We're in 2025, man. You know? I mean, it's a freaking, you know, Uma already as it is. And then, like, you got the shitty ass photographer. You know what I mean? I'd rather take a badass picture, get my name out there for free, than to get paid and take this shitty ass picture. Man. Abnormal communication. Yeah, man. See, like this, I don't know, man. So bland, you know? Look at the photo. I mean, look at the photo and then, man. Yeah, there's no more talent. Dude, every time I used to, like in the 80s, every time I open up maybe it's nostalgic or whatever. But in the 80s, when I opened up a magazine, Thrasher magazine, it was like, it had, you know, it had heart, it had feelings, it had love, it had caring, like everything you could think of that's positive, it had it. Now when I see this shit, it's like the laziest, you know, the laziest of the lazy, you know, you can think of. I don't know. See this? It would have been sick if you did like a backside boneless on here and then go in. Then I don't know. Just sometimes when you have an obstacle, right? Like I said, man, people, they have no talent. I'm not saying my talent is the best, but I've seen enough Thrasher magazine, and I've seen enough ads. I hung out with enough people that do ads and shit like that back in the day, that if I see this, right? Because you're trying to capture the photo, you know? So you look at the environment. Like, to me, this sticks out, right? Right? But to me, to do any kind of foot stall on this would be sick. Because then it focuses you on this. See on him? You see this, right? You don't even see the trick. You know Grant Taylor could do all kinds of fucking badass tricks. You know, I'm not downing his skills. He's got skills, for sure. One of the best tranny, one of the best tranny rider. I mean, transition rider. Yeah, see? What sounds better? Transition rider? Amplitude? Altitude? right? Or you say, dude, this guy's the best tranny rider ever. You see that? It just comes off like awesomeness. Like it comes off from the heart, from your own. You know, some ESPN newscast, you know? You know what I'm talking about. If you ever watch an ESPN, like an X game when before they had the skateboarders as a commentator, they had like ESPN workers. So I remember, I think it was that one in the 80s with Hassoy and Tony Hawk, you know, doing the air contest in Anaheim, California. And either that or it was the X game. One of those. The commentator would say, "Oh man, hey Sarah, did you see the amplitude of that trick? That's at least 10 feet. You see that?" Or you say, "Dude, look at that sick ass front side, knee tuck chicken wing on the tranny." You know what I mean? Just saying. No big deal. Anyway, because you see this, so when you open this magazine, you see that this catches the eye. So this doesn't really, the focus point doesn't really to him of how hard that trick is. But because you see this, and this is more interesting in the picture than that trick, because you know, all the tranny riders can do front side. You know what I mean? Not all, but a lot of them. But not all of them gonna be in a pool with a nice artistical diving board here, you know? Yeah. Especially a wooden diving board, not a, you know. So anyway, I hate when they do this. If you know what I mean. What do I mean? What's that? That's called cross lock. Where the back is on one side, to the left side, the front truck is on the right side. Yeah. Cross lock means that means like a lazy ass way to do grinds. Okay? Yeah, don't give me that shit. You can't do it. I know I can't do it. But if I had an opportunity to do it, I would do it the right way, which is get on the middle of the truck, you know, and not cross lock that shit. Look at shit, it was somebody. What's his name? I think he's on Vans. The guy I was telling you about that had the pro shoes, not Van England, another one. Anyway, he does big ass rails and he rides right in the middle of the truck. So don't tell me. You know, because there's a lot of people that can do that shit. Especially if you're gonna, you know, call yourself sponsored, even sponsored. You know, especially for a truck company too. You know, I mean they don't just give that shit to anybody. You know, Thunder trucks, venture trucks. What do you call it? Independent trucks, like this. You know why this hat's so awesome? They don't make this Iron Cross anymore because it's racist. It's racist. Yeah. So stupid. Companies are giving to all this shit. And which is good for me because this hat was $35. I got it for $15 because it was racist. This hat is racist, so it was half price. And I still have it. Good for the customers, you know? Yeah. Yeah, so do more racist shit so we can get more. Oh, fucking sun coming out. I gotta move. Alright, had to get out of the sun or the camera would try to like adjust to the brightest and try to adjust so then the dark part would be too dark. You know? So anyway, I didn't finish the story with the racist shit. So anyway, that lady, she so they tried to cancel her, but then us as people standing up for freedom of speech. I mean, not me, but you know, I didn't donate, but you know, but people that donated. She got almost got $750,000, $750,000, because the cancel mob from TikTok trying to cancel her, saying that, you know, she's being racist and that, you know. So all these black people coming out saying that it triggered them. It's called black fatigue, you know. Which, you know, regular people, you know, regular normal people, it doesn't matter what race you are, right? Don't give a shit about that. I mean, an 11-year-old kid that grew up with a probably shitty home that didn't have the, you know, the parents to teach him how to be a good kid, goes out and commit a crime, but yet these fuckers are defending him, just like the guy that stabbed the dude at school. It's like, why do you have a knife in the first place, you know, at a school, right? Yeah, so, nah. So, the reason why people are donating is to show the world that, you know, we're sick of this shit. People that's standing up for freedom of speech should be rewarded. You know, just like that Morgan Freeman guy, you know, brought out this girl. She was doing a cooking show and she was saying that like niggers and shit in the cooking, right? So then he brought her on the show and he goes, "Are you proud racist?" She's like, "Yep, yes I am." And then and then there's four hosts, and the guy always to the left had those gun that shoot out, right? That shoots the flag out. And he shot it and it says nigger on it, right? And then, of course, they censored it, you know? Yeah. So then she's like, he asked her, you know, do you say it still? He's like, yeah, I say it all the time. I said, when? When do you say it? She said, when it's appropriate, you know? You know what I mean? Just, like I said, the word doesn't mean what it's supposed to mean, you know? But these people on the internet, just like I had if you go look at my video, they had all the black people on the cover, black skaters, right? And I was saying, never had that shit. That was when they had the Black Lives Matter with the fist, you know, like that. But I was saying, hey, you know, I don't see Thrasher fucking giving a brown cover, Mexican, Latino, Hispanic cover, no. I don't see him having all the Asian, Hawaiian, South Pacific, whatever cover, no. That was the only cover that had all black people, front and back. Okay, front and back, all the black skaters, yeah. So it's like a one-way street, you know? Nah, man, I don't give a shit. So then somebody on the comments saying, "You're racist." You know, that's what they do when they wanna stop the argument. I was in Miami, bitch. You know? So they throw out the race card, which now, like I said, people are sick of that shit, man. See? You know what I mean? Like I said, man. You know? Skateboarding and life and all shit needs to be fun as shit, man. Jokes are funny and you're not scared to get blacklisted or shit like that, you know? In the end, man, you have to live with yourself. You can have all this money, but we all die sooner or later. You know, it's not how you live, it's what you leave behind, you know, like the Randy Travis song, 3 wooden crosses, you know. It's not how you live, but it's what you left behind, you know. That's what it comes down to. Like I want to show people when I do these magazine thing, you know, my own expression. When I have shit that I can, if we don't see bullshit, I just keep clipping till I see something interesting, you know? Another shitty photo. See how blurry it is? I don't know, man. I know you can blame it on the night. Then go do it in the daytime, you know? You know what I mean? So I think he got kicked out of Edney's, right? This is stupid. I'm not even gonna turn that shit. See, it's much brighter in the daytime, you know? I mean, with all this money, all this technologies with like 20, 50 gig fucking, you know, pictures, and they can't get a, you know, a freaking, good. They put the shit in the back now, right? Remember they used something in the front? Yeah, stupid. That was a stupid move. I called it. Put that shit back. You know? Look at Reynolds with the Thrasher shirt. Represent the boss. What? See? The sun is this way. Why would you take a picture in front of the sun? You know? Stupid. Hard body. No wonder. Shit. I just feel bad for the companies hiring these fucking people that has no talent, you know? You know what I mean? Dare never rests. Yeah, that's good. They brought that gossip shit in the back. Ah, rip and dip. Go back to you. Yes. That'd be funny if some of these people watch my video. I'd fucking laugh. See? See that? Now this is the rip and dip I know. Alright? Now this is the rip and dip I know, man. Okay? The white, gotta have the white cat. Always. You know? Yeah, have some bullshit on the side. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, rip and dip. Go back to your roots. This is what I know for rip and dip. I always told myself I'm gonna buy one of the board when I see one. This one looks pretty good. This looks like a Tom Penny model. This like looks like somebody that did this is a Tom Penny see the mushroom and all that shit. Cause you know they have the cat, right? In the what's that cartoon for the what do you call it? Tom Penny in it. Anyway, you know. The cat getting high and shit. Not like high, but off the shrooms. Getting all psychedelic and shit. See, that's when the shit's good, you know? Yeah, whoever made this is a big fan of Tom Penny. Big time. Like if I saw this with Tom Penny's name on it as a guest, that would have been sick. If this was a Tom Penny rip and dip guest model. Oh man, I think that shit would sell good, you know? Yeah, they missed opportunity right here with this graphics. They should have went talk to Tom Penny. He's not doing anything, you know what I mean? He's skateboarding again, but you know, he's not the badass that he used to be, but he still has the name, just like Chad Muska, right? How Muska got his own shoe now. It's called Muska shoes, right? Same thing with Tom Penny. Oh man, they missed the opportunity right here, man. You know, they missed the opportunity to put Tom Penny's name on here. Oh man, that would have been fuck. If they put Penny right here, guest board. I mean, I'm not like downing this guy. But maybe you get another board, maybe the one with the white cat for him. And then the next one have Tom Penny doing some kind of, I don't know, whatever. It doesn't matter what trick he does. It's Tom Penny. And then put this out. Put Penny, guest model. Oh, man. Like I said, man. People don't have skills no more, you know? This is a fully PR, like, you know? I mean, it's not like this is a pro model. These are team boards. But with that graphics, Tom Penny's name, guess, I'm sure you don't have to pay him that much, you know? To put his name on this board. Give him like a flat out, like, I don't know, $10,000 or something. You know what I mean? He ain't doing nothing. 10 grand's a lot. But can you imagine? Just keep making, look at Flip. They keep making a freaking Tom Penny board. The Chicken Chong. They're still making it today. If they're around. I don't know if they're around. I haven't seen a Flip ad or anything. Yep. Brianna Deering. Pepper grip tape. Wouldn't you take a picture of her like down so you can see the grip tape? Can you imagine a independent or something like that? Doesn't show like the truck, like of their truck, like take it from the top. But then this is grip tape. Say that, like take it from the bottom, so you don't even see the grip tape. How it looks, you know, how it would look on the board. Makes a lot of sense, right? Graphic grip printed on G5 black exclusive formula. Yeah, but we don't see it on her thing. Yeah, that's right. That's trash. Put it in the back. Put that trash in the back, because nobody wants to read that shit. Firing line. Was there something else, man? Huh? Nobody's gonna buy that shit. They had their time, you know? And I'm sure like a drummer or some shit. There we go. Something else. No way. He's doing a gap transplant invert and then juggling his board. That's sick. Yeah, Mac, Andy Mac. I always like Andy Mac. They always shit on him because he's got that yellow helmet. I always think bird skaters are always like talented, you know? Nobody even like, you know what I mean? You know, the bird dudes. I mean, I don't really like to watch it that much, but I just think it's a talent, you know? See this America, but no Etnies or no S. Because a new company just came and bought that shit and kicked everyone off. Independent. See, like that, man. Where's the truck? Where's the truck? You know it's Chris Jocelyn. I don't have to look. It's Chris Jocelyn. Yep. There's a I think there's a video behind the scenes, some shit. Oh, Ryan DeCinto finally got an ad. Dude, that guy ripped. He's like 37 years old. You know? He's still going big. Sick. Look at that, gap to gap. Gap to gap. Fucking New Balance, man. Look. Freaking Renos, man. You got one here, which is expensive as shit. The back is always more. Right? And then you got 2 page right here. Freaking Renos, man. Oh, wow. I forgot to look. He's wearing the shoe, too. Usually they don't wear the fucking shoe. That's it. So I'll put it. Oh, we forgot to look at the page. Last time was what? 178? It feels thinner today. Right? 178? Something like that. This has got to be thinner. I can feel it. 172, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78. Same size. Or maybe it's 92, I don't know. I think it's a couple pages missing. She was spinning shit. That's it, brother and sister. Alright, YouTube, that's it. Go grab your Thrasher before the extinction. Grab a badass Thrasher shirt with a sticker, free sticker. That sticker is like $2, you know. I love stickers, that's why. Anyway, oh, I got a new watch. Cause what happened is, I didn't know that. My brother was telling me that these places that's because I had the G-Shock, and that they go by how many years the battery lasts. So right now, a standard is only 1 year, because I got to replace in Florida, and yeah, it's already expired. So like $25 for 1 year, like $35 for 2 years, and like $50 for a 3-year battery to replace on your watch. Yeah, so just like the video game company, how they nickel and dime you. Yeah, watch replacing, a battery replacing company is doing the same shit. So I figured I got this from Amazon for $80. So in like 3 years, this is already paid for. It's one of those auto winding where you just go like that and it winds, and I love it, man. This is my first auto wind watch. You know, just like how they had rechargeable batteries, right? So anyway, go out and get your magazines. Go visit your friends and family. The dead do not need anything. Always have fun. You see me have fun, see me quit. Always keep on rolling. Running water don't go stale. I'll be keeping the underground lit for you and me, alright? Enjoy.